Good morning, viewers. Good morning, subscribers, and welcome back to my channel, According Empress Tarot. For those of you guys who are new to the channel, welcome. To my returning subscribers, welcome back, my loves. I am back and I am here. So I'm gonna give y'all a few minutes to hop into the live stream while I light a little sage, Palo Santo, and light my candles. And for those of you guys who would like a reading this morning, please be sure to send either your super chat, Cash App, PayPal, all those things. Hey, morning, Aisha. So that way my moderator, Aisha, she will know once you've donated and she will add you to the list. Oh man, what time do you get off? What time do you get off? Dang, man, that's like the whole day. Aisha, you're so dedicated, girl. You are so dedicated. I need you to tell me what kind of stuff you like too, because I plan on sending you a belated birthday gift, but I'm like, I don't really know. I know what color you like, but I don't know what kind of things you like. So message me and let me know so I can look for you something. Oh, that's good. That's good, and you'll finally have the weekend off. Good morning, Tasha Love. Okay. Sometimes I like to ask people what they like because sometimes people are picky. And I've sent out moderator gifts before. I mean, most everybody is good, but then, fun fact about me, I was not raised celebrating Christmas. So, well, y'all know that. I did, girl. And I'm always up early. I get that from my mom because she's always up early. And so growing up, because we didn't celebrate holidays and stuff like that. So when it comes to like gift giving and stuff like that, I always want to make sure that I'm giving a gift that's actually useful, if that makes sense. Because I would always see the people around me growing up that celebrated Christmas. You would have people who would get mad they didn't get something they wanted. They would end up taking it back, getting money. And I'm just like, what? Why would you even waste money on something that they don't need? But then I heard people saying that they give people gift cards and stuff because they don't like having to go shopping for somebody they really don't know. Which, when you think about it, it doesn't really make sense. Like, shopping for somebody you really don't know just to say Merry Christmas, like, it's senseless. Anywho, yeah. So that's my idea on I love y'all. Thank y'all for all y'all love and support. Yeah. And Christmas has always been one of those senseless holidays to me. It's one day and people like go crazy that week before, a couple weeks before, going gift shopping for people in their family that they don't really care for, they hardly ever see or hear from, or they barely even know. And I'm just like, what? I mean, unless it's like your immediate family, like your kids or your spouse or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever the case is. But even then, people are funny. People are so funny. People are so picky. That's one of the reasons why I don't do things that I'll do for myself, like my makeup. I would never do it professionally because people are so funny acting. Like for hairstylists, nail technicians, makeup artists, people who are in that type of industry, beauty industry, I feel for them because people are so damn picky. They literally will find a problem with any and everything. I could not do it. Like, I couldn't do it. It'll be something. You braided my hair too tight. Now I had to go to the hospital because da-da-da-da-da. Or this nail is infected. Or, this shape is not right. Like, oh, gosh. Right, Aisha? Exactly. Or even, like sometimes when people get married and they send you a wedding invitation and you don't really like know the person like that, you're like trying to think of a neutral gift that can be useful, that they can actually use. Because it's like, I don't really know them like that. You know, it'd be different if it was your sister or, you know, a best friend or even a coworker, somebody you see every single day. But, right. That always kills me about, you know, gift giving and holidays, because I'm like, wait a minute. And then, you know, your parents will be like, oh, that's your cousin on your dad's side of the family. But like, I don't even know this person. I ain't seen this person my whole time growing up when I was little. And now you want me to bring, now they want me to bring them something for Christmas? Like, make it make sense. Oh man, y'all. It just tickles me. It does. Girl, you giving a crock pot and I'm bringing wine glasses. Reason I bring wine glasses or a bottle of wine is because if you're getting married, you grown. 9 times out of 10, you might drink. And if you don't, the glasses are pretty. So you can put the glasses up on a baker's rack or use them for special occasions. You can use them as dining room table decor. That's how I feel about it. Funny story though, when one of my close friends recently got married, it was back in December of last year when she got married, and she was like, I was like, I'm not gonna bring you wine, because I had a feeling she might be pregnant. And she was like, no. Good morning, Pragya. My questions are all donation questions. It's $10 per question. So I didn't bring her wine. I brought her wine glasses instead. And sure enough, right after that, she was like, we're expecting. I was like, yep, I figured. Thank you, Aisha. She was like, we're expecting. I was like, I bet you are. Good thing I didn't bring you no wine, because you couldn't drink it anyway. That was funny. Let me put some incense on here. Or you can super chat it, Pragya. But yeah, I've never been one of those type people that are good at getting gifts for other people unless I know you. Like my sisters, my mom, like I can get gifts for them. But you know, sometimes they'll have a Christmas party at work and it's like, y'all want me to get the coworker something. They have this whole secret Santa mess. Y'all want me to get a coworker something they don't even like me. You serious right now? Are you serious? That's how it be. That's really and truly how it goes down. I moved my Palo Santo and I think I thought I had more. I have to get more today. Palo Santo on the list for today. All right, y'all. Good morning to everybody that's just hopping in the live stream. I'm going to get some spirit messages overall for the collective and see what spirit has to say. Let's see. What spirit divine force, what messages do you have for the collective today? Oh, that's sweet of you, Aisha. My aunt is actually very gifted at that. She makes like baskets and stuff like that. It's so pretty the way she does it. It takes time. But I think she made one for my sister when she had my nephew. She's really good at that. Like it'll have wipes in it. It's all decorated pretty. And like, you know, like the baby towels and stuff like that. But I agree with you. Diapers and wipes, always safe. I was like, onesies and socks. You can never have enough baby socks and onesies because babies spit up a lot. They spit up a lot. I know. Babies spit up a lot. Listen, y'all, don't laugh at me because y'all know I don't have little ones. But being a TT has opened my eyes to the world of motherhood. Y'all, why didn't y'all tell me having a kid was expensive like that? Diapers, wipes, formula. Formula. Formula is damn near $20-something a can. What? I don't know how y'all mamas be doing it. Like, I'm like, come again? Took a little trip down the baby aisle so I could get my nephew something and get him something, some toys or something. And I'm looking at formula. I'm looking at car seats, strollers, bassinets. No, ma'am. That'll do it. You do not have to worry about me. That'll do it. When I saw the price of formula, car seats, then you gotta strap them in because when they're that small and you go anywhere, you gotta strap them in. That's a smart idea, Aisha. That is very smart, especially if you have multiple little ones. Moms are the real MVPs because like. Oh, I agree, Tasha. Y'all didn't tell me it was expensive out here in these streets. Y'all didn't tell me. I was like, because you know, sometimes you get baby fever, and I'm like, oh, I would like to have a little baby. And then I go down the aisles, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute now. I was like, whoa, wait a minute. My sister told me that she was like, it's like $20-something for his can of formula. And I'm like, how long does a can of formula last? If you're new to my channel, welcome. I do not offer free readings. So if you like a reading, what you'll need to do is send a donation via Super Chat, Cash App, or PayPal, and let us know once you sent it. Then we'll add you to the list. So I just got 2 morning messages from Spirit for y'all. I got these 2. So we have decrease and we have the abysmal. So the first message I got is danger, insecurity, overwhelm, unpredictability. Now keep in mind when we're speaking in regards to astrology and the planets, Pluto is making a return, okay? So here we go. The abysmal. We have hazardous conditions, dark emotions, facing fear and courage. So right now, Spirit is calling all of us collectively to step up to the plate. Things that we've been afraid to do, that we know we need to do, things that we haven't had the courage to do before. It's time to make some different changes, not cower in the face of adversity, in the face of challenges. Stand strong, stand your ground, speak your mind, maintain your boundaries, because things get rough sometimes. It does. We've got insecurity. Spirit saying now is the time to face your insecurities and deal with them. Deal with the insecurities. We got hazardous conditions. Be careful if you are driving. Specifically, Spirit says be careful. Pay attention on the road. As my mom always tells us, you have to drive for other people. People do dumb shit on the highway. They do on the roads in general because they're not paying attention. They're running their mouth. They're texting while driving. It can be ice. It can be rain. It can be anything. So pay attention. Make sure that your car is, you go get a tune-up, get your tires rotated, get your fluids, get your brakes checked, things like that, things that could be dangerous. Get them checked and be careful. Check, and double check, as my mom used to always tell us growing up. Sometimes in the blink of an eye, you think, oh, it's safe for me to pull out. It's not safe for you to pull out just yet. Next thing you know, a car is flying through. So pay attention. Use your mirrors. I don't know why Spirit gave that message, but with danger and hazardous conditions, especially at this time of year, and I know the Midwest is experiencing like all the way from the East Coast through here, it's bad weather conditions. It is bad driving conditions. Don't be on the road if you don't have to be on the road. Stay home, Do what you need to do. I got unpredictability, facing fear and dark emotions. Now, when it comes to dark emotions and facing fears, this is in regards to your relationships with people, okay? Sometimes we have to face our fears. Sometimes you may not have the courage to tell someone that what their behavior is affecting you and how they've affected you. But Spirit is saying now is the time to do so. Now is the time to do that. Let them know if things are not working, especially if it's causing you more pain than pleasure. You need to step up to the plate and say, hey, I don't think this is going to work. It's not working. It's not working for me. And that's okay. And you might be a little afraid at first to speak your mind, but once you do it, I promise you, once you get that off your chest, it's like a huge burden has been lifted off your shoulders. Huge weight been lifted off your shoulders because you finally got it out. You know what I'm saying? And then we have decrease, decline. Some offers need to be declined. Just because someone makes an offer to you or expresses interest or that they're attracted to you doesn't mean you have to accept that offer. And this goes back to what we always talk about here on my channel about settling, right? Just because somebody seems like a good person or seems like they have potential doesn't mean that they quite fit the bill. So it's okay to decline and say, you know what? I'll pass. Okay, Aisha love. I'll pass. You are not the one for me. You know it? We got cutting back. Do less. Sometimes less is more. What Spirit said. Sometimes less is more. Cutting back. Getting rid of things. Throwing things away that you don't need. Cutting back on your spending habits. Looking at your budget and seeing where you can save a little bit of money, where you can cut some corners, where maybe you were overspending. Okay? We've got frugality. Yep, being frugal. Save your coins. We've got contraction. Letting go. Less is more. Resourcefulness. And a sacrifice. So sometimes we have to sacrifice our needs versus our wants. Right? And we were talking about this kind of last night with budgeting and being in relationships and connections with people who are financially stable. And sometimes I'm going to say all the time, personally for me, I want to make sure that if I'm in a relationship with you, that we're on the same page. Like we both are frugal. We're both frugal. We're both resourceful. There's something that you can learn from this person. This person is helping you grow in this connection. This connection is helping you to become a better man or woman overall. You want to entertain relationships that help you as a person, help you grow, help you learn to be better at what you do or be better overall character-wise. You don't have to do too much. That's one of the biggest things. You don't have to do too much. You don't have to always be the person calling and texting, reaching out, trying to plan dates. You should not be the only person putting in effort, right? Spirit said less is more. Do less. You don't have to keep explaining yourself to someone. You've told them what you needed to tell them. Now it's up to them as an adult to catch on or ask questions if they're not sure, if it's not clear. You know what I mean? Like they're not children. Adults are not children. So once you've said what you needed to say once, twice, for sure 3 times, stop talking. Stop repeating yourself. You shouldn't have to. At that point, I would just let it go. Like, I'm done. I'm done repeating myself. I've said it 1,000 times. See what I'm saying? Because the more you keep over explaining, they're just going to keep doing the same thing because they don't take you seriously. You have to teach people how to treat you. So if you keep going back and forth with the person, trying to explain yourself after you've already told them, then it's just going to keep opening that door for you to be let down, disappointed, disrespected. It's a no for me. But also decline. Yeah, decline that call. Once you block the person, this is for whoever's watching this live stream that needed this message. Once you block that person and delete their number, don't go back and unblock them. Because you started feeling lonely and you started missing them. And you started thinking about them. Like you tell the toddlers. Don't do it. Once you block and delete it, move on. Move along. Yes, you might feel a little bit disappointed that things didn't work out. Yes, you might feel a little sad or feel a little lonely because you're missing the person's company. But that does not mean go back to what you left. Remember why you left, right? Good morning, Queen Love. Remember why you left. Remember why the X is an X. Don't go back. What we don't do is throw away trash and go back and dig in the dumpster, go dumpster diving and pull it back out. Think about that whenever you want to unblock them and you want to just check on their social media and see how they're doing. It's trash. I'm not saying the person is trash, but the situation between you two was trash, right? So why would you go back and go look for trash? Do you see what I'm saying? It's like if I have food, when I go clean out my refrigerator and I have something that's spoiled or rotten or molded, that's in the trash. I'm not going back for that. You don't have to worry about me because it's gone. It's done. I'm not, you see what I'm saying? So think about that in regards to exes and past relationships and past connections. That's been done and over with. Now it's another thing if it may have had potential and things you guys just kind of went separate ways. That's a different story. But I'm talking about if you had a full-fledged relationship with that person and it was shot to shit because the person they were unhealed, you were unhealed. There was a lot of fighting, arguments, disagreements. There was no peace and very little love. And it was all based on lust and physical attraction. Then no, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. So we got cutting back, frugality, saving your money, letting go of friendships as well as romantic partners. Friendships that's ran its course. Because, sometimes people will come into your energy. That's just like sometimes I have followers, subscribers come in and then, they want to talk to me and they seem like they like my personality or they seem like they like my style. And then all of a sudden they flip the script on me. You know what I mean? All of a sudden they switch up. And that's something I pay attention to. All of a sudden they switch up and they start talking to me crazy or disrespecting me or disrespecting my time and my boundaries, ignoring the advice that Spirit's provided for them when they've come to me and asked me for the advice. I don't give unsolicited advice. If you come to me and ask me something, be prepared for the answer, whether you like it or not. But don't come to me and ask me, you're given the answer, and then you totally ignore what's given because I'm not going to keep talking. I'm not going to do it. I have every right to refuse. I have every right. Decline. Letting go and cutting back. That's exactly what I'll be doing. Last year, that was a lesson that Spirit taught me. You do not have to worry about me this year. If you are one of those stubborn-ass people, prideful people who allow your ego to get in the way of your connections, then face the music. Be ready for that person to walk away from you, block you, ignore you, ghost you, because you choose not to see the things that Spirit is trying to show you. You don't want to hear it. Yesterday, somebody posted a meme. They posted a meme on Instagram, and it was this girl, and she was like, I really want to book a reading, but I'm scared she's going to tell me to leave this guy because he's no good for me. And it really does be like that. Like, people be afraid to book because they kind of already know the answer. And that's exactly why I tell y'all, A lot of times we already know the answer deep down intuitively. We just don't want to hear it. And Spirit's like, I'm going to keep giving you the answer until you move that ass. Do what you need to do. Let go of that person. Stop holding on to this friendship. Move along from that job that you're not benefiting from. Make the changes in your life all the way around. Start taking better care of your health, taking better care of you, right? And move along. But a lot of times we don't book because we don't want to hear what Spirit has to say. Spirit may say you need to detox. You need to cleanse. You need to pray more. You need to fast. You need to stop chasing people. You need to stop people pleasing. And people get so offended by when you've grown, people, and keep that in mind too. When you let go of people and you're no longer chasing people, and that could be friendships, relationships, whatever, people tend to get offended. You're good, Aisha. People get offended when you change. Like the moment that I started setting boundaries and stop allowing people to just emotionally vomit on me, because that's exactly what they were doing, I no longer was a friend. I became an enemy all of a sudden. And I was told, well, you need to remember that people come to you when they're vulnerable. Excuse me, first of all. It's a different thing if you're coming to me in a vulnerable state versus you constantly emotionally vomiting all over my DMs and constantly telling me about why you're depressed and why you're down and what's going on with your person. It's constant negative energy. I'm not going to entertain that, especially when you've been told what the situation is, the energy surrounding the person, and you continue to entertain that foolishness. That's what I'm not going to do. I'm all about love. Showing love, giving love. Morning, Divine Love. How are you, boo? And I think people, just like for those of y'all mamas, which most of y'all are mamas in here, a lot of people misunderstand love. What is love? Love is nurturing, it's guidance, it's giving advice, it's helping you grow, whether it's listening, allowing the person to, vent. There's a difference between venting and complaining. There's a difference. Venting is about you, complaining is about everything else going on. Oh, good morning, Marianne. You're good, love. How are you? Venting is more about you. How you're feeling, what you got going on, right? Complaining is when you take that venting and there's no boundaries. That's my girl. See, this is what I love about y'all Cancers. Cancers always taking care of themselves. Cancer women are like the epitome of self-love to me because y'all pamper yourselves, just really cater to yourselves. And I love it. Great. I'm so glad to hear it. But for those of y'all mamas, you know what I'm talking about. Your child does something. They do something. And you know it's dangerous. You're going to tell them, baby, don't jump on the couch because you could fall and hurt yourself. That's you loving your child as a mother. That's you loving them and saying, I don't want you to hurt yourself. Do not run out in the street for that ball. Let the ball stay in the street. You're going to tell that baby, don't run out there because you don't want him or her to get hurt, right? You don't want. Also, if those of y'all who are just coming in, if you donated for a reading, let us know, please. Let us know. Drop a green heart and let us know. So I can make sure I get you. But love is not always, because I'm sick of hearing this thing on social media. Because I've seen it with a tarot reader. Exactly, Divine. A couple of tarot readers. And I ain't going to say nothing about, I'm not going to bring up what I want to say. But what I'm tired of seeing is, if you're a reader, you need to hold space for your clients. First of all, a tarot reader is not a licensed therapist. If you want someone to hold space for you, then book a therapy session with a licensed professional. Secondly, holding space does not mean I have to agree with you. Some clients will book a reading, and for those of y'all who read, you know what I'm talking about. Some clients will book a reading, and they will tell you all kinds of BS and expect you to be like, yep, okay, all right. No, ma'am, no, sir. Just because you booked a session with me and you telling me all kind of foolery doesn't mean I'm going to sit there and agree with you. That's not what a tarot reading is for. Holding space and allowing this person to emotionally vomit on you is draining. Holding space. Holding space. Basically what it means is, from I've gathered from context clues, holding space, you should be a safe space for your clients to come and vent and complain and tell you all of the things that's going on in their life that they're unhappy about and why they're unhappy. And really, it's draining. It's emotionally draining. It's people who don't really have any control over their emotions. So they come to you, girl, let me tell you, I'm just so upset about blah, blah, blah. And this is a constant. Every time they come to you, this is how it goes. Well, let me tell you about my girlfriend. What's she doing? I'm upset because I saw her with another dude last night. And it's just constant drama. It's constant drama. So the person feels comfortable coming to you all the time. Exactly. They feel comfortable coming to you all the time. Holding space has become a nice way of saying, let this person come and complain to you about what they got going on. Now, mind you, if they ask you, I just don't know what I should do, what do you think? What do you think? That sounds like a question to me, right? So then you give the advice. Exactly. You give the advice and they don't want to hear what you have to say. And be like, well, I'll think about it. You just came to me and gave me 2 hours of gossip, unnecessary gossip I didn't need to know. But now you're going to think about it after you asked me what was my opinion on it, what would I suggest, or what would I recommend. Well, I'm an adult. I'll make my own decisions. Get out of my DMs. Get out of my DMs. Get out of my emails. Get out. Because what I'm not going to do, every time you come in, you got the same mess going on and you expect something different. That's insanity. So no, holding space, no ma'am. No ma'am. Now, when it comes to confidentiality, absolutely, sure, that's just between you and me. But what I'm not going to do is support foolery. It is, actually, Aisha, it is. I have life coaching experience. So I added, like I do it in my readings. That's a part of the advice portion of the reading. When people ask their questions. So that's why I charge the prices that I charge. And my prices have gone up a little bit for that reason. But what I'm not going to do is keep repeating the same advice and getting these nasty ass feedbacks from people. Well, I'm an adult and you can't force someone to heal. You damn right I can't force someone to heal. But I'm also not going to sit here and walk your hand through the process. Every time you have a meltdown, you want to come and complain and vent. Because now you're choosing stupidity. You're choosing to stay stuck in cycles that you know are no good for you. Because you're grown and you'll do it when you're ready to do it. When you're ready to heal. And then have the audacity to tell me, like I'm dumb, that everybody's healing process, everybody heals at different times, as if I'm unaware of that. I'm fully aware of that. So if you're not ready to heal, then don't book a session. It's that simple. If you're not ready for the advice, then don't book a session. Because that makes sense. Exactly, Divine. So when it comes to holding space, you vent one time. You have one time to tell me about how you're feeling, what's going on, and why you feel that way. It will not be repeat sessions of constant complaining about the same person, about the same situation, about how you feel about this and that and that and that and that and that. No, ma'am. Because at some point, instead of coming to me with problems, you're going to have to find a solution. What? You're going to have to find a solution. Because I'm over it. Y'all know I'm an air sign, so I already don't have the patience for the, you know what I mean? Right. Right. And then they come acting like it's an emergency. Well, I need my reading today. No, ma'am. No, ma'am, you do not. You do not. Rule number 1, readings are not emergencies. Because if you have an emergency, you better call 911. Call 911. Do not book a session if you have an emergency. You can call the suicide prevention hotline. Go check in at the hospital. Call 911. But you don't book a tarot reading when you have a true emergency. That's not what you do. It's not what you do. So it tickles me when I see readers like emergency read. Like, what is an emergency? What is an emergency reading? I want to know, what is that? What's the emergency? You might lose this relationship with this dude that you've been talking to for the past 8 months that has showed you very little interest, very little reciprocation, and that's your emergency. You're afraid to lose him. He's trash anyway, but your emergency is that you're afraid because you haven't heard from him in 2 weeks that he might just walk away. What's the emergency? Or your marriage is falling to pieces because you don't communicate properly. What's the emergency? Hi, Toria. Good morning, love. It tickles me. Emergency readings tickle the hell out of me because I'm like, what the is the emergency? What is an emergency with a reading? Make it make sense to me, because it don't. So this year's sessions for my clients are all about growth. Right, Aisha? It's the hurt feelings. And this is why, of course, Toria, of course you can, love. Cash App or PayPal, love. But this is why, as a reader, I had to be selective of who I take as clients. Because some people are not ready to heal, and that's okay. That is a choice. But what I'm not going to do is support that. I don't support that. If you're not ready to hear the truth, and you're not ready to grow, and you're not ready to ascend, then what's the point? Light work, energy work is all about growth, realizations, transformation. So if that's not what you're ready for and you like staying stuck in stupidity, because that's really what it is. I'm calling it what it is. Because, other people will give a fancy name for it. Well, I'm just not at that point right now. I'm just not ready to let this situation go because I believe he's my twin flame. Or I believe she's my soulmate because we've been at this for 5 years now. And she's still going through a healing process. Her healing journey is so different from mine. Divine, I'm telling you. People be hurt, man. They be so hurt. Because a lot of people, which y'all know this, the truth hurts. It hurts like hell. It hurts like hell. Anybody who's donated, please let me know because I want to make sure I get into readings. I'm just running my mouth at the moment. But if you donated, please let me know because I want to make sure I get you. Okay? But a lot of people cannot handle the truth. Like, I literally have to put that disclaimer. Like, if you are not one for brutal honesty, then do not book with me. Don't do it because your feelings might end up getting hurt. You're going to ask me if he's going to reach out and you haven't heard from him in 30 days. Probably not. Right. You haven't heard from this person in 30 days and you still thinking about him. Goodbye, sir. Goodbye. He's not reaching out. He done ghosted you. He's not coming back. Do you hear me? He's not coming back. So don't quit. This is what I'm talking about. We leave trash over there. All right, Toria, love. You can go ahead and drop your question. We leave trash where it is. We do not pick trash back up, wonder about it, ask about it, all of those things. They're an X for a reason. Exactly, Divine. Exactly. They're waiting for the trash to remove itself. That's waiting for the trash. And that's exactly what we mean when we say Spirit has so many blessings for you. You too, Marianne. Thanks for hopping in, love. Spirit has so many blessings waiting for you. I'll help you out. You just post the question and I'll help you out. Okay? Because I have to ask it in a way that Spirit will recognize. But it's like you have so many blessings waiting for you, but you choose to hang on to something that ain't going nowhere. Make it make sense. You choose to be so emotionally invested, and that's what it is. Like Aisha said, it's the hurt feelings. A lot of times, especially women, yes, my divine feminines, I love y'all, but I'm finna pick on y'all for a minute. A lot of times women, and I include myself in this because I've been there, we get so emotionally invested in a situation with somebody that we don't want to let it go. So we keep making up excuses, trying to justify stupidity just to stick around in that connection, knowing damn well it's not going anywhere and knowing that it's not healthy for you. So when somebody tries to talk some common sense into you, you're like, oh, well, he said this and he said that, but does it add up with the actions though? What he said and what he's doing are two different things. So guess what? Now it's time to, if the math ain't mathing, then what's it doing? Now it's time to make it make sense. Because if he said, well, you know, right, I'm still looking for a job, but he's been unemployed for damn near 2 years. How much effort is he really putting into looking for the job? He's staying with his mama. But, you know, every time you get in the car, you see kid paraphernalia. You know, his mama's kids are wrong. You see baby shit in the front seat. You got there's a car seat back there. He's staying with his mom. You see what I'm saying? You have to learn to put two and two together. Discernment, intuition, common sense, all three of them. Put two and two together because 1 + 1 is always 2. And stop being in denial about what it really is. If every time you call, the person seems distant, and you can feel it, they seem distant, they're not really interested in what you're saying, they don't even respond properly, they're looking away when y'all are face to face, they're looking at other things, they're distracted, they're on their phone, they're not really paying attention. Those are clues. Those are little clues that the person is really not that into you, or they possibly have somebody else. Exactly. Is he really around you? Well, let me make sure I'm understanding the question. So let me ask you this, Toria. You and Caleb, like, have you guys been in a connection recently? Definitely will do my best. Have y'all been in a connection recently? Exactly, Aisha. Real quick to do a 180, because soon as stuff don't add up, it's funny. You know, it's shady to me. When it don't add up, it's shady, and I don't do shady. See, what are you doing? Have you heard from him? Okay, so you guys have history basically, right? And so, like, has he kind of like resurfaced, reached out to you, or you guys ran into each other or something like that recently? What, I guess my question is, okay. Oh, gotcha. Okay. Did he reach out to you at all on social media? Or even in person? Did you guys speak? Did you have a conversation? Spirit, what's the energy surrounding Caleb? Tell me that. What's the energy? Just in case I have to clarify. What's the energy surrounding Caleb at this time, Spirit? What's his energy towards Toria? What is his energy towards Toria? What energy, when you guys spoke or whatever words you exchanged, what energy did you pick up from him? Gotcha. And you haven't heard from him since. Spirit, what's Caleb's overall energy towards Toria? Supportive. Supportive. That's his energy right now. He may actually, so what recently happened? I also had, look, his overall energy right now, supportive. So he may right now be in a space and time in his life where he's needing support. I don't know if that's financial or emotional, you know what I'm saying? To surround himself by friends and family, because he may have experienced something difficult, some type of loss. Could be financially, it could be someone that transition passed over, or even a breakup with someone, because that can be, a breakup can be just as bad. But I've got slowly mending a broken heart here. So there's something going on right there that's already affecting his energy. That's why it's off. Something is going on that's made him kind of yeah, something is affecting him. That's why he's not really talking right now. And I hope and pray that that's not the case, that he's lost anyone, but it could very well be. It could be a breakup. It could be a loss. It could be. No, I'm not saying he did. I'm not saying he did. I'm saying someone around him could have. Someone that, you know what I mean? Like someone in his family or someone that he knew. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying he did. That's a possibility. And sometimes when that happens, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry, Toria. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah. I'm so sorry to hear that. Wow. I'm so sorry to hear that. Definitely sending you love, because that's difficult. That's difficult. Yeah, it's a lot. Look. Yeah, it's a lot. Grief is a lot. And if you can, I highly recommend, like, they have, what do they call it? Bereavement counseling. They have bereavement counseling so that you can get through, work through that grief. Work through that grief, because that's difficult. I'm so sorry for your loss. So sorry for that, because that's difficult. And trust me, when someone transitions, what we don't realize here in the physical world is that when someone transitions, it's just as a shock for that soul that's transitioned as it is for us. Like, it's hard for us to deal with it here on this side, but they're in a different realm, right? So it's hard for them to be like, what? I'm not in my body no more. Like, what? It's hard for them it takes some time for them to accept that as well before they can go, and they have to do they have to go through their life review and all of those things. It's a process of them transitioning over, which is why mediums highly recommend not disturbing those who have recently transitioned, because it's a process. And that's difficult for both us here, the family, the surviving family, and then the soul that has transitioned, because they have to accept that they're no longer in a physical form. But definitely sending you love. Definitely sending you love. I'm not a medium, love, so I could not tell you what that whole process entails. But what little bit I do know is that it takes them time to transition on the other side. And I only know that because of known mediums. Yeah, you might want to, sometimes they will reach out in different ways. But I'm not a medium. I just read tarot. But definitely sending you love. And sometimes our loved ones reach out in different ways. They reach out to us in different ways. Now, somebody who has experience with communicating with those souls who've transitioned might be a better bet. Yeah. See my thing for that. My thing for that is, Toria, you may want to gotcha. 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 Yeah, I'm so sorry I couldn't provide you with the answers that you were looking for. I'm not a medium. I'm not a psychic medium. That's not what I am. So I can't tell you if he's around you. I can't tell you what he's trying to say to you. I'm not, mediumship is not my specialty. Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I'm gonna send your donation back to you because, yeah, you might really need to just see about getting bereavement counseling instead of worrying about if he's recently transitioned. That's gonna be difficult for his family, for anyone who was dealing with him, and for him in his own journey. I don't know anyone personally. I know that there are psychic mediums, but that's not my specialty. I don't know anyone personally that would do it. To be honest with you, I don't feel it's safe right now to even contact him. Like I said, it's a process for souls that transition. So the best thing to do is leave him be right now. If this is a recent situation, he's resting. So leave him be. I would leave him be. I would focus on moving forward in my life, and more than anything, focus on living your life for you, and not focusing on what didn't happen, what didn't work out. You ended on bad terms. If you know deep down inside that you did everything that you could to have a healthy connection with the person while they were here in the physical world, then that's all you can do. Focus on moving forward. Because even loved ones want you to focus on living your best life while you're here, right? Because life is a series of memories. So you need to create new memories here that are going to be lasting and positive when you finally make your transition. So don't focus on what didn't happen and what didn't work out and you didn't end up. It's very easy to beat yourself up. It's very easy to, but you know what I'm saying? You have to move forward. You have to move forward. Grieving is difficult, but you have to focus on forward movement. Forward movement. You're still here in the land of the living. You're still here in the physical. So worry about creating new memories and try to focus on things. Good memories. Yeah. Try to focus on good memories. Try to focus on the positive things, the positive interactions. You know what I mean? And that's the thing about life. None of us are perfect. Sometimes we say things we don't mean. Sometimes we say things that, are hurtful. That's part of the human experience. So don't focus on the things that were said or done, the fights, the arguments, the disagreements, those things. Don't focus on those things. Focus on being happy now. That's what he would really want, you to focus on being happy now and moving forward and being with someone who's going to make you happy and being able to live your life fully, to the fullest extent that you can live it, because our days are numbered. See what I'm saying? So focus on that. Focus on moving forward. Yeah, that's what they would want. It's just like your great-great-grandmother. Your spirit guides and ancestors are there to help protect and guide you. They're there to support you in every major event in your life. They're there to help you. They want to see the good things in your life. They want to see when you get married or graduate high school or graduate college. They want to see those good moments in your life. They don't want to focus on pain and hurt and those types of things. And remember that emotions are temporary. Emotions are temporary. So don't focus so much on the negative. Yeah. And I highly recommend getting bereavement counseling if it's just something that's been difficult for you to cope with or get through. Highly recommend bereavement counseling. so that you can get through the grief of, the loss and all of that. But definitely sending you love, sending you prayers. I hope and pray that, you're able to get through it just as much as his family's able to get through it, and continue living, because that's what he would want you to do. He would want you to continue living and enjoy this life. So, sending you love, Toria. Did anybody else donate for a question, and did I miss you? Tasha, are you still in here, love? Tasha, did you have a question for me, love? And did I miss anybody else? I got you, Divine. I got you. Tasha, you here? Okay, love. Did you have a question for me? Because I'm seeing a donation from you. You're good. You're good. If you got a question for me, let me know. And I got you. Also, anybody that's new to my channel, please make sure you subscribe and thumbs up, okay? All right, let's see. All right, Holy Spirit, divine source. Hang on, loves. Hang on, loves. Yep, I got you, boo. All right, Holy Spirit, divine source. What is the overall message that you have for Tasha in regards to love? What's the overall message you got for Tasha in regards to love? Thank you, divine. I can count on y'all. I love y'all. All right, Spirit. What's the overall message you have for Tasha in regards to love? What does she need to know? Oh, you're good, boo. You are good. I love tarot reading. Yeah, I love tarot reading. I really do. It's a hobby for me. I love it. And I'm so grateful for the fact that I can connect with Spirit on that level. Options. Tasha. Overall message, honey. Options. So Spirit saying you are going to have options in regards to love. Also, Spirit wants you to be aware that you are powerful in these situations. Like the overall message I had earlier for the collective about declining. Everybody this is why I say date them all. I know that sounds some type of way, but hear me out. Okay? If you got 5 different guys, right? Date them all. Go out with somebody. Listen, Monday, tacos. Tuesday, burgers. Wednesday, Chinese. Thursday, salad. Friday, margaritas and I don't know. I can't even think of it, but I'm just saying, date everybody. Talk to everybody. Give people an opportunity. I'm not going to say the benefit of the doubt because we're not doing it here. Give folks the opportunity to show you who is actually genuinely interested, so that way you can kind of like sift through. You know what I mean? Like sift through. Like you do with flour and you get the lumps out. You know how you have that sifter with flour whenever you baking a cake? That's what you do. You date. Dating is collecting data, collecting information. Oh, so you are an engineer. Oh, you work in construction. Oh, okay, so you've been divorced for 5 years. You've been single for 2. Do you see what I'm saying? You get to understand and know more about the person. This one had a rough childhood. This one was born with a silver spoon in his mouth. He's so used to getting everything that he wants, how he wants it, when he wants it, immediately. That's all dating is. And Spirit wants you to know that you're in control. Options are going to be coming into you, but you have the power to accept or decline. Just like you do when you answer the phone. Accept or decline. Spirit, what other messages you got for Tasha in regards to love? So that's the overall energy. And this is so cute because I see the hearts inside of this jar, the little candy hearts. So Spirit's just confirming that there may be people that you have emotion for, but they're all different options. Multiple options going to be coming in. And that's good. That's a good thing. We got feminine still searching. So you may still be working on yourself in the process, Tasha, and that is okay. Common misconception about healing is that you're going to be completely healed before you start dating. That's unreasonable. That's an unreasonable and unrealistic expectation. It's okay for you to still have issues that you're working through, but the point of healing, let me say this. The point of healing before you get into a connection is so that you are self-aware. That's what personal accountability, shadow work, and healing is all about anyway. Being self-aware. Because if I'm self-aware of my negative shadow aspects, if I know that I can be selfish at times, I'm aware of that. So when I see my selfishness coming up in a relationship, I can say, you know what? I apologize. I didn't consider you when I said or when I did such and such. I went out and got myself something and didn't even ask you if you wanted something. I shouldn't have done that. I should have asked you, so I apologize. So the thing is becoming self-aware. So it's okay if you are still healing as you date, but you're dating with intention. Also, with feminine still searching, it's like you're looking for love. You're looking for true love. That's what you want. Someone who's on the same page, someone who wants the same things as you. So don't settle. Don't settle. Just like at the restaurant. If you order shrimp and they bring you steak, you're not going to eat it because it's not what you ordered. Only take what you ordered, what you came for. If it ain't it, throw it back out. So we got feminine still searching. What other messages, Spirit, we have for Tasha in regards to love? Refreshing. I love the energy of this card. Refreshing. It's like you've recently been in a connection. You're just ready to kind of start over. Spirit says there will be an opportunity for you to refresh it or to start over completely new. It's up to you. You have the option. You have the power of free will. Like we always talk about in tarot, you have the power to give someone an opportunity to prove themselves, or you have the power to completely start over from scratch. Whole new situation. It's gonna be more Spirit. That's just for Tasha and love. Yeah, purge. It's okay for you to let go of what's not serving you. It's okay for you to clean up your love life. And when I say clean up your love life, not allow your emotions to completely take over. Emotions are important because you do have to pay attention to how the person makes you feel. If you don't feel, and I think this is, I think it's safe for me to say this. You prefer to feel secure in your connection. You prefer to feel like you fully are safe and secure with the person you're with. And if that person doesn't make you feel like you can trust them, or that you're safe in their presence, or that the relationship is stable, more than likely there's things that need to be addressed. And so addressing that, letting it go, because purging is releasing the situation may be the best bet for you if you don't feel that way. If you don't feel safe, if you don't feel secure, if you don't feel the love and reciprocation that you want from that person, it's best to release it. That was a collective message yesterday. Ooh, we got holiday bliss. Yes. As the holidays come around, this person may want to be in your energy. They may want to spend quality time with you. That may be important to you. I also feel like family is a big important factor for you because you have children and you want stability. And if the person is not willing to provide stability, then it's definitely worth letting go. If they're not willing to give you that security. We got equality. Now, typically this card for me is like same-sex couples, but it also gives me an energy of reciprocity because of equality. You both equally show each other love and respect. If it's not balanced, we don't want it. So Spirit's saying it's up to you to decipher whether or not the person is reciprocating what you need, what your requirements are for that connection. Just like I said earlier, if it's not what you ordered, don't settle for it because there's always better. All right, Spirit, can you clarify messages for me, for Tasha, in regards to love? And then we'll get some advice. I'll try to get some advice. Great, and I don't feel you are, but Spirit, like, sometimes Spirit will strongly reiterate a message just to remind us, you know, like, girl, you're doing a good job, but keep it up. Because sometimes we might have a little moment of weakness because we are human, and Spirit just like, hey, I'm here to remind you, don't slip, don't get caught slipping. It's like how y'all mamas do when you ask them to sit there quietly in that chair, and you're at the doctor's office, you sit there quietly in that chair with that little snack and sit there quietly. He been sitting there for 2 minutes quietly. You're doing great. Keep sitting right there. Keep sitting right there. If you need something, mama's right here. Let me know. That's Spirit. You're doing great. Keep going. Let's see. We got the 3 of Wands. Yeah, there's going to be, Spirit says to be patient, which I feel like that's been like a collective lesson, but to be patient in regards to your love life. All of the hard work, all of the shadow work, all of the expressing how you feel, setting your boundaries in place and maintaining them, it's going to pay off. It's going to take some time, but Spirit says there's going to be growth here. Spirit says it's going to pay off. It's coming. Love is coming to you. Just be patient. It's coming. Somebody might be reaching out to clear the air with you, because I did have the Ace of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This person, y'all got history together, but this person, I feel like they don't energetically want to let you go, Tasha. And like I said, if the person is not willing to give what they should be giving, cut it. Yeah, Knight of Wands. There's going to definitely be another suitor coming in. Knight of Wands. Now, be careful with the Knight of Wands, because sometimes the Knight of Wands is my player card. And the Knight of Wands can be somebody who's very, you know, kind of low-key, wishy-washy, or they're just wanting to have a good time, you know, hit it and quit it type energy, and that's not what we're finna do. So Spirit says, be aware. But this could also be that the person is just extremely passionate, because this is fire energy. Could be a fire sign, which, I mean, most of us air signs attract fire signs. Nonetheless, be aware. Spirit says be aware, because this person's coming in fast, coming in hot. Knight of Wands. That's what fire signs do. They come in hot and heavy. And they're bold with it too. This person wants to move forward. This person's going to want to move forward with you. 6 of Swords. I feel like this is somebody that you already have history with. But you had your doubts and fears about, because I have the moon here on the deck. You kind of, this person kind of comes across as emotionally unavailable. They have their own hesitations, but they want to move forward with you. They want peace with you. And I feel like the moon is going to illuminate whatever issues this person has so that you can see it clearly. Because what's done in the dark will be brought to the light. Let's see. It could possibly be a new person. Yeah. We have the Magician. You have the desire to manifest something new. Whether this is, okay, so here's a message. Whether this is with someone you've already had previous history with, or whether it's a new person, it's up to you, because like Spirit said, you're going to have the option of either giving this person another chance or someone else new. I've got a King of Cups here, so I feel like this could be between two different people. One of these people could be a water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, and the other one could be fire or have fire in their chart. This person is actually very supportive. They actually do have a lot of affection and emotion for you. This King of Cups, and this person, I feel like they want to manifest. They have the desire to manifest something new with you. This person sees you as a mother. They see you as nurturing, loving, and highly sensitive and emotional at times. And this person has romantic feelings for you. But I feel like you're going to be torn between the two. And this is options with the Two of Pentacles, like Spirit said. You're going to be torn between two decisions, whether to move forward or to go back. Choose wisely. Choose wisely. And to be honest with you, Tasha, there's no wrong decision, because life is an experience. So even if you choose to give the person that you've had history with another chance, you get to see. You get to allow this person to show you that they're serious about the connection. You know what I'm saying? You're the Empress. Spirit says you're the Empress. Don't forget it. Don't forget to put yourself first. Don't forget to make sure that your needs are being met, your emotions are being respected and reciprocated. And remember that you have the power to say yes or no if it doesn't make you comfortable. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. One of these two options is definitely going to make you feel comfortable, make you feel safe, make you feel at home. Because they see you as the Empress. They see you as someone who is serious and who definitely is like marriage material. This is like wife material. The Empress here. So, thank you, Queen. Let me get advice. So what's the advice for Tasha? Y'all, I'm gonna try to start doing better about my live streams. This past week was not a good week for me to go live because of one, the weather, and two, I had so much with work going on that it just wasn't a good week. But this coming up week, I plan on going live more. So somewhere between 7 and 7:30. Monday, we'll see about Monday and Tuesday, I'm gonna try to go live. That's what I'm going to try to do. Virgo and Libra. Hopefully I get y'all's readings done today. We'll see how that goes. Don't force the situation. That's what Spirit said. Don't force the situation. Yes. Allow them to come to you. Spirit says don't do too much. Allow them to choose you. You're the prize, honey. You're the prize. You're the prize. Remember it. You're the prize. Spirit says within 3 months, somebody is going to make a move. There may be some obstacles that need to be overcame. But Spirit says you're ready to love. You're ready. Look, we got Aries season, which is within 3 months. So during Aries season, you're going to see, excuse me, you're going to see movement. We got new clarity. You're going to see very clearly who actually wants something serious with you. Who's serious about moving forward. Spirit says strengthen your talents. So right now is a good time to focus on financial abundance and materialistic things like your home, your vehicle, like stuff like that, your finances, your career. Right now, it's a work in progress. Your love life is a work in progress. And the people that you're dealing with or in contact with in regards to possibly a relationship, they are a work in progress as well. So give them the time to work out and work on whatever they need to work out and work on. Okay. accidentally pulled and reshuffle. Sometimes the cards flip out too fast. Spirit said yes. Yes, that's the answer. Yes, you will have someone who's interested. Yes, you will have someone who will come forward and show that they're interested and show that they're wanting a connection with you. So don't give up on love, because you deserve to be happy. You deserve to have someone who is going to reciprocate that energy. But Spirit says, keep in mind that it's a work in progress. Focus on you because you're the Empress. Try to focus on who's clearly showing you, who's clearly expressing their love, who's clearly, there's no doubt about it with a certainty. You know what I mean? So that's what Spirit wants you to know. But more than anything, don't force the situation. Give it about 3 months. Give it about 3 months time. You're going to see, come Aries season, you're going to see some results. But Spirit says you always have that power of free will and choice. What do I have here? Okay. All right. Aisha, you told me something last night about readings, collective readings, and I couldn't remember what it was because my pen gave out. Oh, you are most welcome, love, and enjoy your weekend. Enjoy your weekend. Do what you love. Do something special for yourself. I cannot remember what it was because my pencil gave out. Yes, get a pedicure, get a massage. Listen, if y'all have never had a full body massage, let me tell you, a full body massage, okay, you gonna feel brand new. Get you a smoothie, something that's just gonna, help bring your energy back up, and get some sleep. Watch your favorite movie, watch your favorite shows. Do something that's gonna help you relax and kind of. You're an Aquarius, Tasha, so easing the tension and the stress from the week, like decompressing, is always good for us because we feel it in our feet. No, Aisha, no. Girl, they'll put a hot towel on your neck, girl. She said, I'm not letting nobody touch my neck. No, they will put a hot towel on your neck. Like when you lay on the massage table. You're welcome, love. They'll put a hot towel on your neck. Yeah. No, it's for you to relax. It's almost like going to a chiropractor, really. Really, it's almost like going to a chiropractor. Because it's like they help, like push things back in place and like just help you to take the tension and stress out of the muscles. Like, it's a really great experience. So if you have not, I highly recommend a full body massage. It's great. Some people actually feel sick, a little bit nauseous afterwards because a full body massage helps to purge. It helps to bring out toxins. It helps to release toxins that have been hiding in certain parts of the body. So, highly recommend. But if you're sitting in the pedicure chair, girl, you might as well get the deluxe pedicure. Ooh, you're gonna love it. You are going to love it. Yeah, so if you're going to get a pedicure, you might as well go all the way out. Let them turn the chair on, because that chair gives you a massage while you're sitting there. And they're massaging and cleaning your feet and getting all the calluses off. Your feet will come out feeling smooth. Listen, it should be a treat, a monthly treat for you. You deserve it. Every Divine Feminine watching this live stream, you deserve a pedicure once a month, if not more. Because why not? Self-care is definitely a big thing for me. Doing things that help me feel confident about myself, my appearance, the way I look for me is important. It's very important. And keeping my energy up. So, do it for you. You're not doing it for nobody else but you. So that you have time to relax and feel comfortable. If you're a person who likes to take elaborate baths, do that. Bubble baths, bath bombs, scents, all kinds of good stuff just to help you relax and, you know, just feel feminine and great. Because why not? Now, my thing is my nails and perfumes. Perfumes do help to raise your frequency. It helps to raise your vibration. Just the smell of like, whether it's flowers or certain fragrances, automatically just, it lifts your spirit. Which is why flowers for women, they work wonders because the smells do something for the brain. It sends off a chemical reaction. So same thing with incense. So if you want tips for raising your vibration, perfumes. And if you get the expensive ones, you don't have to use a lot. Just a little bit. Just a little bit, you know what I mean? Hi Jessica. How are you, love? Just a little bit, just a little spray. Of right now, which one do I have? I have Calvin Klein Euphoria, but that's one of my favorite ones. I also have JLo Glow. That's one of my favorite fragrances. My favorite fragrance, hands down, is I wanted to get Coach, but it's Ralph Lauren. That's what it is. It's Ralph Lauren. It's blue. It's a blue bottle. It's a little fat blue bottle. But it smells so lovely. I absolutely love it. But see, I like notes of like gardenia, jasmine, fragrances like that. So if you want tips for, I'm glad to hear that you're doing well. If you want tips for raising your vibration, good smells and perfumes are definitely a way to go. What else was I thinking? And essential oils like lemon. Lemon also helps to repel negative energy, just so y'all know. So if you have lemon, which is why Florida water is great, spray it on you before you go out. It helps to repel negative energy. But to lift up your vibration, great fragrances. Divine Boo, I'm ready for you. I am ready for you. I am ready for you, loves. So whenever you're ready, you can drop your question. If you sent a donation, please let us know, because I don't want to miss anybody, because I'm gonna be getting off here in the next probably 15 minutes because I have to be somewhere at 11:30. So if you already sent a donation, please let me know so I can get your reading in before I hop off. Divine Love, I think you were the only other person. And then my moderators, I got y'all. So Aisha, Queen, if y'all got questions for me. Never thought about it, Jessica. Never thought about it. But it's a great idea. Definitely a great idea. For sure. For sure. That's a great idea. I think Divine might have stepped out, y'all. She might have stepped out. So, Aisha, if you have a question for me, love, you can post. And then if she hops back in, I'll get her. And then Queen. Oh, there she goes. Okay. Okay. All right, Spirit. What's the overall energy? Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm definitely all about self-love. The funny part is I feel like people, especially in the spiritual community, tarot community, people get tired of hearing about self-love because I feel like it's, I guess they feel like it's played out. But to be honest, if you don't love yourself, how can you really show love to other people? You know what I mean? How can you expect to have healthy connections, friendships, relationships with people? Like, you know what I mean? You have to treat yourself well first. It's just like if you don't love yourself enough to set boundaries, then you're going to be taken advantage of. You're going to be manipulated. That's why self-care is important. Spirit, what's the overall energy coming up for divine and love? We have hope. Spirit said, keep hope alive. Keep hope alive. There is hope here. There is hope for you in regards to love. You see the little heart right there. But it's hope. Spirit says, stay hopeful. Stay positive in the situation. Let's see what messages you have for divine, spirit, and love. We got shattered. We got shattered. It's been rough. It's been tough. Your love life has been tough. It's been a hot mess. It has been a hot mess. Spirit said, but don't give up. Don't give up. Don't give up. We got confusion. We got confusion. I don't feel like this is your energy though. I feel like your person has created an energy of confusion, because at one point it's like, oh, I really want you to be happy, and then in the next instance they're saying something or doing something the opposite. You know what I'm saying? Spirit says you're worthy of love. You are worthy of love. What does it say? Yeah, know your worth, and you do. You know your worth. So you're not just giving anybody the key to your heart, because you know that you know your worth. And if it's confusion, listen, God is not the author of confusion. So Spirit says, let it go. If it's not reciprocal, and I get equality again. If it's not reciprocal, let it go. And if the person doesn't understand or recognize your worth, let it go. We got offer. They're ready to make a new offer to you, though. They're ready to make a new offer to you, though. I feel like this person does not want to lose you, and I feel like they're really to make some sacrifices with offer here. They're willing to give you what you want. Tell me more, Spirit. Yeah, heart flutters, because their heart beats for you. Like, they still have a lot of love for you. I feel like y'all, this is mutual though. I feel like y'all have a lot of love for each other, despite the hot mess. There's a lot of love between the two of you. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. We got marriage. We got marriage. You guys may have talked about marriage, or marriage may be something heavily on their mind with you. They may see you as the person they want to be with long term. So that's great energy. I mean, when you have these two, marriage and heart flutters, you're the person that makes their heart flutter. Literally, like their heartbeat. So that's good energy. Interference. Now there may be some things that create obstacles with interference. It could be outside situations, other folks, dealing with inner issues, interference, but it's not things that can't be fixed. It's not things that can't be worked on. Could even be financially. But Spirit is saying there is an interference, and that's why things have been moving slow. You know what I mean? Like, that's why things hadn't really taken off. This person, look, we have manipulation in reverse. So this person, whoever the outside, and I feel like that could be a third party situation where they are trying to interfere in this connection, because I feel like this third party situation, a child's mother, they're aware. They're very aware, very clearly, of how this person sees you, of how much they love you. And that person, I feel like, is jealous. That's what I feel. They're jealous. And they see very clearly that your person is in love with you. But this person is no longer manipulating your person, because this came out in reverse. I feel like the interference is a child's mother. And this person is extremely manipulative. But your person is actually saying, enough is enough. Stop it. I'm moving forward. Expressing what they're going to do very clearly. where things are going very clearly. So it's like standing up and speaking up for himself. We also got apologies. We're not going to talk about the teddy bear and the heart. We're not going to talk about it. We're not. But you know, with the apologies, he wants to apologize. He wants to work it out and all of the things. Yeah, he wants to work it out on trying to rekindle this situation between the two of you with apologies. Yeah, we got brewing energy boost. It's like he wants to bring the connection back up to where it used to be. Yep, little black book secrets. Black book secrets. I feel like he's an open book now. At one point, he may have thought that you were hiding things from him and vice versa. You both may have thought this. I feel like this was a mutual energy. But I feel like you both are definitely opening up more so to each other now. And Spirit saying, follow your heart. Follow your heart in this situation. Because there's a lot of love here. A lot of love here. Oh, thank you, Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, for that. I appreciate that. I don't know. That's just my spirit. I've always been that way. Like, I've always been a very motivated person to, if I want something, to really, really go for it. You know what I mean? Follow your heart here. We got spiteful. Sometimes your person can be really spiteful. He can. Especially if he gets his feelings hurt. But I feel like he's internally sensitive, you know? I feel like he's internally sensitive. But y'all are meant to be together, though. That's what Spirit said. And y'all are both stubborn as hell. We got Wild Child. Wild Child, Moon Child. Moon Child is Cancer energy. But y'all are meant to be together. And y'all have to stop doing things out of spite when you're hurt or you're upset. Like, you have to learn to work together. Teamwork makes the dream work. You got to talk about it and come to a mutual understanding of what you both want here. Spirit, what's the advice? Spirit be telling all the business. I also feel like he's following his heart here with you because he's been with someone who's been very spiteful and been very vindictive towards him. Like, does shit for no reason at all, just to make him miserable. This connection is a work in progress. Spirit said it's a work in progress. It's a work in progress. It's unlikely that y'all are going to be getting married anytime soon. Let's see. Cycles. Something needs to change up. Something definitely needs to change. And that's between you and that person to figure out what needs to change. Because you can't keep doing the same thing. They can't keep doing the same thing and expecting different results or expecting you to be happy and wanting to continue the relationship. This person has got to make changes. Otherwise, it's unlikely to work. But Spirit says it's a work in progress. So everybody has to put in the work here. This has been going on for more than a year. So Spirit says it's time to get your shit together. Happy changes are ahead. Now, we got Pisces season during now. So you're going to start to see, because Pisces season goes all the way through March. So you're going to start to see him take action. Look, we got happy changes ahead. He's going to start taking action. I know y'all both with the shits. I already know. He's a Leo and you a Cancer. I'm not surprised. Advice, Spirit. Within 9 months. Yeah. So this year you're going to see him put in more effort. Within the next 6 months, Spirit said. Gemini season, you're really going to start to see some things pop off. Maybe some financial changes. Yeah, Spirit said it's on the horizon. And why these two fell out, I don't know. Why them two fell out. Wait, take your time. Spirit said take your time with it. Be patient, because like I said earlier, it's a work in progress. Take your time. See what Spirit wants you to see. You do, Aisha. I love them too. One, I love the way they shuffle because they're like smooth, like butter. I love how smooth they are. Yeah. Spirit said take your time. Take your time. But y'all meant to be together though, just so you know. He apologize and trying to make an offer to start over, and he understands your worth. He understands it. He knows it. So, you know, he's standing up for himself now. He knows your worth. That's what this little key says right here. Y'all can't see it. Know your worth. You see that? That's what it says. But you got it. You got it. You got it. This, Aisha, this deck is on... We already know. This deck is on Jennifer Aquarius, is on her Etsy shop. This one. I love this because I have the placements in here. She has the zodiac signs in here. Taurus season, Gemini season. This is kind of like great for when somebody's asking about future things. Exactly. And I try to tell women this all the time. Don't be in a rush to label somebody. You know, when you first start dating someone, try to start out as friends. If you can be a good friend, then there's a possibility that you might be a good lover. Right? Just saying. Queen, did you have a question for me? Love you more. You're most welcome, boo. Did you have a question for me, Queen? Aisha? Because I'm finna hop off here. I'm finna hop off of here. So who I got? Virgo and Libra. We said collective reading on. Let's see if my pen's gonna do. Y'all, if y'all have ideas for collective readings, please let me know. Okay. Queen, let me know. Collective reading for... Was it goals, Aisha, that the zodiac signs should work towards? Was that what it was for collective readings? I cannot. My brain is sitting here trying to put it together. Yeah. Okay. Goals. I see that sometimes, you know, sometimes I... Queen Love, if you got a question for me, you can go ahead and drop it because I'm going to hop off of here. I'll probably do Virgo's reading too. Virgo and Libra, and then get myself together. I did a good job today. I made good time. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh. What is this on my iPad, y'all? Okay, love. Yeah, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Yep, and I'm gonna double check for you too when I get off of here. I'm gonna double check too for the weekly plan that I had for y'all, and make sure that's available. Because even with that, if you sign up for that weekly plan that I have, even when you come in here, you can ask questions. That's fine. Which I would get you anyway because you're a moderator. But anybody who signs up for weekly, you know, uh, weekly readings, they can come in and ask a question and they good, you know. Excuse me. Going once, going twice. Hope I didn't miss anybody that donated. If you donated, please let me know because I'm about to hop off here. Queen, you're the last person I'm waiting on. So if you got a question, now's the time. That'll do it. You do not have to worry about me. I'm finna hop out of here. Y'all have a wonderful Saturday weekend. I'll be posting the other readings, and I will be working on the collective readings coming up next week. And I'm gonna try to go live Monday and Tuesday, and then hop back in Friday next week. But yes, Aisha, please email me your thoughts on good readings, collective readings, because that's what I want to start doing more, collective readings. I'll still do the zodiac readings. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I think people still like zodiac readings because it's their sign, you know. But I feel like collective readings give so much more guidance and stuff. That's just my thought. I'm actually waiting for my shadow work decks to come in. So I'm hoping, hell, they might be here today. Because they said, girl, updates on new decks. Because I had ordered 2 weeks ago. And this is what I tell people when they go to my Etsy shop. I had ordered 2 weeks ago. And because of the processing times and shipping, rates have gone up from Etsy to the manufacturer for the deck creators. The prices have gone up, so I've had to raise my prices. Still free shipping, but the shipping times have been longer between Christmas, between December and now. So what I'm hoping is I'll be getting decks in slowly, and I'll be placing another order too. Because on my Christmas deck, I went through to edit, and I found that I didn't have a 10 of gifts. So I have to go in and put that in there. And I'm going to place an order for those, which I'm not too worried about. But I'm going to place an order for those and also my Ghosted Oracle deck. Let's see. But I'm really excited about my shadow work Oracle decks because I think they're going to be really great for people to do their own shadow work and to really ask their own questions and journal prompts. Ooh, goodness. Ooh. I'll let y'all know if they come in today, though. Are you? Girl, I gotta blow my nose. But I'll definitely show y'all on my Instagram if they come in, and I'll do a walkthrough here, do a little video walkthrough here too. But yeah, y'all enjoy your weekend, and I will see y'all again. They don't care. They do not care. They just want you to come into work. They do not care. So sending y'all love and all good things, and I will see y'all again hopefully Monday if I don't decide to go on a tangent on Instagram. Much love to y'all.